Happy Wooper Wednesday, everybody, and welcome back to Wooper Watch. It's me, Mr. Aidan. I'm the guy, and I'm here with my boy.
Hey, I'm Cyanize, and I'm not just a boy. I'm also a guy as well, alright? You show some
He's
damn
a
respect,
man.
child. I'm a
He's
man!
a big man
I'm a
with
big
lots of
man!
money. I'm a big man, lots of money.
Yeah, man. I'm an Italian mafia boss from the Godfather, you know. That's me.
Hey, what's it do ya?
What's it to you? I'm walking here. I don't know why I
I
went
feel that's
into...
more New York
Yeah,
than Italian, though, I guess.
I don't know why I went into New Yorker. I'm sorry.
Isn't there, like, the mob in New York, too? I don't know.
There's definitely
Why?
a mob in New York
This is
somewhere.
the weirdest bit to open an episode on.
I think you've said that
I
a
feel
couple
like
times.
I say that every other
Yeah.
episode.
A couple episodes ago, we had a really bad bit. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it being really bad.
I remember it being atrocious.
Yeah.
We don't remember our own episodes. ADHD moment.
Yeah. I'm waiting for one day for someone to just go back through all the episodes and pull out some of the most abhorrent shit we've said on these episodes. And it just remind us that we said them. And then we're just like, oh my God, we have to enlist that. We just start panicking.
Yeah. I've had to enlist old Let's Play episodes because people will go back to them and watch them just, for the jokes. I'll, like, say something. And I'm like, oh, why did I say that? Because, but, like, to be fair, it was like, I was also 14.
They're just
So
like,
it's
oh,
like-
the mystics, homophobic. It's like, bro, I was
like,
14.
Yeah, I used gay as an insult once in, like, one of those old videos. And it's like, somebody sending me on a random, like, on a wheel, like, why'd you just call him gay like that here? I'm like, wow.
It's almost like
weird.
it was socially acceptable back then.
Yeah, I know, right? It was like it was a different time.
It's like, come on, guys.
It was, just before the pandemic.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that before the pandemic, it was like a whole era back then. Like so many things were like okay back then compared to now.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the point where people, I guess, found more people to talk to through the interwebs. And I feel like opinions started forming differently. That's like a whole can of worms, though.
Oh yeah.
How you been, man? Though in general.
It's been a rough month, but we're recording for context. We're recording on February 1st. It's a new month, and I'm feeling a lot better. Honestly, I think I know it's more so just like, oh, new month. I think it's gonna be better. I feel a lot better. Not so much it is objectively better, but I have a feeling things are gonna be a little bit better. Maybe not 100%, but we're aiming for 85%, I think. And I think 85% will get me by.
You know what? Honestly, man, I feel the same way. January, I was expecting, finally be the finale of, my whole Galar winter arc thing. And then that got pushed back because I had so much work to do for the finale that still hasn't happened yet. That's looking like mid-February at this point. I'm so sorry, guys. But it's like, I wanted to finish that up, but then I guess, how do I put this? Last semester was really easy. It was just kind of like, a lot of introductory classes to the major, so it wasn't like a ton of work. There was some high-effort stuff, but nothing I couldn't reasonably fit in working on other projects in between. This semester, out of, like, all the classes I'm taking, like, 4 of them are high-effort. Like, and I'm only taking 4, but it's more like 3 out of the 4 are high effort. Yeah. And the last one, thankfully, has a very generous late dates. So, I've been managing to not manage my time wisely. But I've been getting stuff slowly done. I got my new PNG tuber commission. That's going to be shown off on Pokemon Day. Cyan just saw it. It's pretty badass, right?
Pretty cool. Dude, it's like my Game Awards setup that I wear usually.
True. But yeah, that's going to be coming up soon. Hopefully I can reveal that closer to, because it's almost done. I still have 1 or 2 expressions left. I got to rig it up and all that. The layouts are actually already done for that, by the way. I, like, jumped the gun, like, the day before I commissioned it and just started working on the layouts for it. It was pretty fun.
It's all good. You get a little excited. I got sent an update about my project that should have been done, like, a whole year ago. But, it's probably the most progress I've seen in a hot minute for it. I sent it to you today, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I was like,
it's
freaking out. It's
actually forming, bro. It's actually coming into being.
It, like, motivated me as well. Probably the same thing you're feeling right now. I was like, whoa, holy shit, dude. I got to get some work done to make... This guy who's, like, helping me out, like, they're going all out for this project, and I'm like, shit, man, I'm going to have to pull my own weight, too.
was gonna say, out of curiosity, how did you find like a new animator for the project? Was it like, online, or like somebody at commissions posted, or I'm just curious.
So actually, I'm glad you asked this because I want to propose this resource to anybody who's like looking to commission somebody. Fiverr was my go-to, and Fiverr works. Like you can find a lot of things in Fiverr. I think Fiverr is good for like variety and whatnot outside of art. But if you're looking for specifically art, animation, all that, use VGen. VGen is like,
Mm-hmm.
I wish this was sponsored. It's not. This is just me recommending a pretty damn good website. VGen is specifically for artists. It protects both the client and the artist themselves. It sets a
Yeah,
good
I actually
timeline. Oh,
I
sorry.
made a VGen account literally like 2 days ago because I wanted to check somebody's profile on there.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It gives you a good timeline and when things are being worked on. The artist can like communicate with you very well through it as well. Damn, I'm like losing my thought. It has some really cool features, but they're just not coming to me. I don't remember. But trust me, if you want a good place for both the client and the artist where there's clear communication and you can find what you're looking for, I'd recommend VGen. It's fairly new, but I promise you, like everyone's over there and you're gonna find some really high quality talent over there.
If I'm
Um,
not mistaken, VGen was kind of made for specifically for like VTuber stuff, and then it just kind of extended to broader streaming assets and artists from there.
it is definitely
So
focused on VTubers, but that doesn't
yeah,
mean
you
you
search
can't.
animation and like, yeah, these are all VTuber designs,
But it
all of
definitely
them.
does not mean you can't find what you're looking for here. Like, and also if you just talk to the artist, like 9 times out of 10, I'm speaking from experience here, they're willing to work with you on your thing, even if it's not a VTuber related thing. Like maybe you'll get charged a little bit more for it, but like they want to work with you. At the end of the day, I have to keep reminding myself of that. Don't be afraid to ask artists if they can do your request or not. Like, sure you can be hit with a rejection, but it's never like they're never like mean about it or anything. Like you miss 95% of the shots you don't take.
That's true. That's true.
Exactly. Yeah. You can apply that to the entirety of life, but apply that specifically to VGen. If you have an idea, just hit an artist up about it. Ask the first artist you see. Maybe have a little bit higher standards than that, but don't be afraid to DM an artist and ask them, "Hey, can you do my idea?"
Yeah, just fish around, and if you see one with the style you like, even if you can't afford it, just bookmark it.
Yeah,
Save yourself the headache later.
that too.
Like
Yeah.
the main reason I was asking is because I've been, Game Grumps animated and stuff. I did one of those like a long time ago. Or yeah, it was mostly just like a storyboard animatic thing for it. But like, I've been so tempted to get like one of my stream clips animated again. I don't even know which one I do. Maybe
Yeah.
just like a bunch of little 5-second ones. But at the same time, it's like someday I want to get back to that.
There wa-
Someday I want to pick that idea up again.
right. I was gonna go with somebody else. I don't think I can name drop them on the podcast, but I was gonna go with someone else, and they were a pretty huge name. But they never got back to me, so unfortunately, I
Damn.
had to move on. Yeah, like I gave them like a week, and I was like, okay, dude, I can't wait this long. So yeah, I mean, like not so much waiting this long. I kind of just apply this to anything. If you can't even tell me no within a week that you can't do it, then I'm just gonna move on. I think that's reasonable because I don't want to wait like a month for you to say no to my request.
Yeah, I've had pretty good luck with artists so far, all things considered. But it's usually because like I've only actually commissioned like a couple things off Fiverr, and it's like that's kind of I haven't used VGen myself yet. I should soon, hopefully. I'm just waiting on a couple other things first, figure
Yeah.
out my budget. But it's like a lot of the times I'll usually end up commissioning my friends for stuff instead. So it's like, you know, but just like
It's
you
way
know, if
easier to
you've got a
commission
cool
your friends.
idea,
So like I'm with you there, but don't be
that's so
afraid.
true.
Yeah. Try not to be afraid, go into the darkness and just talk to them. Like 9 times out of 10, I don't know why I just stumbled there. 9 times out of 10, they're just as nerdy and crazy as you.
Yeah, I'm also gonna throw this out there. One little thing is this especially applies to like VTuber stuff. You get more content, fan art than your average creator. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Hire your fan artists. I'm just gonna
Oh,
throw
that
this
is
out there as
true.
an idea
Yeah.
because one of my friends literally for my birthday this year, what he does, he actually commissioned art of me and him, in this little Team Rocket outfits together. I haven't like shown it publicly because it's what he looks like. He's my IRL bro and all that. You know how that is.
Yeah.
But he literally commissioned the same person who drew me in a maid outfit. Remember that? The cat girl maid outfit to do it, and it was like that's the coolest shit. So I'm just gonna say, if possible, please hire your fan artists.
Yeah. I can vouch for that as well. Azure, who did the Mifa and Azura poster or whatever, he like almost every year he would just give me a birthday gift. Like he would always like do a custom like art piece for my birthday, and I was like, you know what? Do you want to do a poster for my passion project? He's like, yeah, I'm down. And he did that, and now people are gonna have a poster of that in their rooms in the next month or so. And yeah, I can vouch on that as well. Hire your fan artists. I agree.
Artist friends are so fucking cool because like there comes a group, there's like a lot of mediums or whatever you can make stuff like for your friends and they'll be like, oh my god, that's so cool or whatever, but like artists got that like that sauce. You can just make people gifts and they'll be like, this is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean?
And then like pat yourself on the back for the work you didn't do. You just threw money at it.
But yeah, shit's badass, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's also awesome sauce.
Yeah. Oh man, we veered so off topic, but for once I don't mind because that was a pretty fun topic.
I don't really think it matters if we're having fun.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But you know what? You know what's not fun? The recent
Oh.
Pokemon Masters update.
Yeah, we gotta go do the news stuff, which it's not a big news week, but everything it like literally transitions into each other. It's great.
It's kind of cool. You know, we haven't had that in a minute, I guess. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go into their server because I genuinely don't remember what happened.
Oh, I definitely wasn't also doing that. No, that would be crazy.
No, you just remember from that night.
We can skip over the variety packs. Nobody gives a shit.
Hold up.
So-
No, we have to talk about Golden Wickstrom. They gave Wickstrom a golden armor outfit.
God, it's so funny. Oh man, where did my 7 Chaos Emeralds go? Super Wickstrom.
Okay, so he's not getting a new alt, but his armor, he's getting an EX outfit, and his armor's just gold. And
That's like the funniest shit.
we laughed at it for like 5 minutes.
God, it's so funny.
Where are the 7 Chaos Emeralds?
It's
Live and let.
Okay, let's talk about the actual units. Cyan, if you will.
Dude, I'm still I can't fucking find them. But I
already have them pulled up.
Okay. I do know Marley and Erica both are getting outfits. They're getting Palentine's outfits, or whatever the fuck Masters wants to call it. They're getting outfits for the Halloween. Oh my god, I'm struggling today. They're getting Valentine outfits. I think Marley's getting the Shaman, and Erica is getting a Lurantis.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Okay, I got that correct. Okay.
And they both look pretty cute, and that's all I've got.
Mainly just Marley though. Erica, it's like that's just a Tuesday for her.
That's just her usual. Though I will say, big fan of Lurantis finally getting a unit. I know that is a very fan favorite Pokemon for a lot of people. I know like 3 separate people who that's their favorite Pokemon.
She's cute.
Pretty badass.
The Lurantis, I mean, fuck you, Erica.
Erica, get up! It was so funny when Pokemon TCG Pocket We Will Get to You first came out. Like the 2 waifu cards or whatever of the set were, the 2 gym leaders, Sabrina and Erica. And Pokemon was so betting hard on Erica because they made all the premium cosmetic stuff. Like, oh, it's Erica, you get the coin and you get the sleeves. But it's like... but everyone wanted the Sabrina stuff instead. They didn't make anything for that. What were they cooking?
Mm-hmm.
Though nothing's ever gonna beat Palentine's last year. I got my Galarian Darmanitan. That makes me happy.
Oh yeah. But more importantly, I think this is probably the highlight of the update. We got the Scarlet and Violet protagonist. Ew. But wait, the Pokemon that they have is Miraidon, Koraidon, the dragon dogs.
Which is actually kind of cool. Wait, are these Master Fairs?
I think so.
The background for the image looks like a Master Fair, unless I'm going crazy.
Yeah. Can we also point out that like the Violet guys are just in the back? He's just staring, looking at her from
It's so
afar.
funny because people always data mine the voice clips, and I've been laughing my ass off because the Violet protagonist is a total fucking nerd, and it's
Oh
like I saw people
no!
post voice clips of him being like, "I need to shove this guy in a
I think I
locker,"
saw
because
that
he's like,
tweet.
I've seen the local ecology, and I'm like, "Oh my god, bro!" I can't say I'm shocked, but it's really funny. Because their whole thing is that they're students, so I guess they would be studious and all that.
I
But
still hate these protagonists so much. They're literal 5-year-olds. There's
they're
nothing you can
dripless.
do to make me like them. But they're Pokemon.
Wait, have you seen the manga version yet?
What are they? Are they a lot better in there somehow?
So in the manga version, the Scarlet girl or whatever, she's basically like her whole thing is I'm trying to her whole thing is being like a treasure hunter. So that makes sense. So, but the whole thing is that she's like absolutely ferocious and
Oh,
serious like all the time. And the guy who has Miraidon is literally he's like, I am a descendant of the old king of Paldea, and he's just kind of a pompous asshole. And that's his whole bit. At least I think so. I've only seen like the first 2 chapters translated into English because I don't think the rest has been officially translated yet. I think they were like fan translations on Twitter. I need to read Pokemon Adventures. But
you gotta love
it's,
that the
it's just
manga makes.
they did make the manga interesting.
Yeah, I was like, you love how they make the manga characters a lot more interesting than the than the main ones.
I just find it funny though that they radically changed the design of both protagonists. It's still stuff that you can kind of wear in game, except the cape. But
There's a cape.
it's like the Violet guy literally goes around with the cape and shit. It's awesome. But yeah, so they did basically change the designs a lot for the manga too. So
There you go. I
it's a
guess.
whole thing. All right, I'll take the next topic from here.
Okay.
So, well, the next 2 actually. So the new Pokemon TCG Pocket set is out. It's Space-Time Distortion. It's everyone kept saying, yeah, the next set's gonna be Gold and Silver. Next set's gonna be Gold and Silver, and it was Sinnoh, which I just think it's just really funny to me. Everyone was so betting on, yeah, it's gonna be Ho-Oh, Lugia, Tyranitar. Nope, the new sets are just Dialga and Palkia. Giratina's a regular card, not an EX or anything. No Arceus. Though I feel like Arceus. It's basically every Sinnoh legendary gets a card in it. All the big Sinnoh hits are in there. Like there's Electivire in there. The headlining decks seem to be Dialga, Turbo, Palkia, which is just a better water attacker than Articuno, and Darkrai seems to be very interesting. And I'm trying to build it if I can only pull a fucking Weavile. I've gotten both Darkrai's from Wonderpick. I still don't have a Weavile yet, and it's pissing me off. But so I just wanted to bring that up because it's been really popular lately. It's the new sets are banging. I just find it really funny that everyone was kept saying, yeah, there's barely any Johto Pokemon in the game. So, and then the next set's fucking Sinnoh, which is just really funny to me. And because, how a lot of Pokemon who got new evolutions of Johto also got stuff in Sinnoh.
Yeah.
So, because they cut out, there's no baby Pokemon in this set. It means most of the Pokemon that did get stuff at Johto are just missing their Johto stuff. It just only have their Sinnoh evolutions.
Damn.
Well, there's no Elekid in the set, but there is Electabuzz and Electivire, which is just really funny to me.
As long as you can make it to Electivire, I guess.
But yeah, it was earlier in the week, just before the set drop, they also introduced trading, which, for those who are unaware of why the trading update has gotten so much backlash, it's basically because they made it absurdly expensive. So, it's a digital TCG, so you can dismantle cards to get, like, credits and stuff, But, there are these trade credits, and you need a obscenely large amount of trade credits to trade anything of note. And it's kind of ridiculous. Like, you need to dismantle, like, 10 EXs just to trade one basic EX, and it fucking sucks. So, you also can't even trade the higher rarities either. So anything, that's rarer than a regular EX, like, the full arts and stuff, you just can't trade them at all. And it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I just want to bring that up. TCG Pocket's been a big bang, but the new set is really fucking good. Now, from one TCG thing to another, I forgot to mention this last episode. I probably should have brought it up. But, the current...
It did happen
physical...
last up? Wow.
It was actually well, it was kind of the water was boiling, but it wasn't steaming yet at the time of the last episode. So basically, the physical TCG has been racked with insane scalping. They did a reprint little promo box of 151 that launched at Costco first. They just came with Venusaur and Blastoise EX from the set and a bunch of packs of 151. For those who need a refresher, 151 is the set that contains all 151 Kanto Pokemon, including a bunch of art rare versions of them. Bunch of full arts, so it's a very highly coveted set. And it's a special set as well, but usually don't get big reprints like this with new products. So, but basically, there were riots in Costco and stuff over people trying to get boxes of this, because 151 has been out of print before this, and it's slowly been climbing in price. So they basically just been mauling each other trying to get booster packs of this to sell online for higher prices. So, and just in time with that, and almost like literally the same week, the set Prismatic Evolutions came out, which is a localized version of Terrestrial Festival from the Japanese TCG, which has every Eevee evolution. You see the problem, right, Cyan?
Oh boy, all the Gen 1ers are going to come out and grab them. Well, wait, why did I say Gen 1ers? Eevee's not exclusive to Gen 1 anymore.
It's more or less just the casuals that are like, everyone, because everyone's got a favorite evolution. Like, I love Leafeon, for example. Everyone's got their favorite. Have I ever asked you what your favorite evolution is, Cyan?
I think mine might be Jolteon.
That's respectable as shit. That's in my top 3.
Hey.
But yeah, I'd probably put Flareon at number 2. But so the whole thing is that the set came out, and it basically they took out a lot of the good reprints from the Japanese version. And keep in mind, all the new EXs actually suck for competitive, by the way, because they're all stellar Pokemon, which kind of stinky. But they basically took a lot of the good reprints out, and they filled it with junk cards for some Japanese theme decks that came out. That I actually do want them, because they made like a theme deck for each region, and it's kind of badass. I really want the Unova one, because it's like Reshiram and Amoonguss. And they didn't put all of the stuff from those decks in, just some of them. Not all of them. It's weird for some reason. So I guess we're probably going to get more in the next set as well. But they basically gutted it, and in the Japanese version as well, in every single pack you got an EX. Every single pack. But in the English version, you don't get an EX in every pack anymore, and the odds to hit any of the special art rares that are actually worth a damn are extremely fucking low. It's like 1 in 4 ETBs, which are like $40 each. And it's fucking, it's a yikes. But Japanese, if you just buy a little booster box, you get guaranteed 1 art rare, 1 full art or something. And it's like, why would you just not buy the Japanese version for this set? But all things considered, it is an Eevee set. And the last time we got one of those Evolving Skies, it was basically a thermonuclear warhead. And boxes of that are still selling online for absurd amounts. Even though it was really heavily printed and the pull rates are low too. So people are like, oh my god, it's Evolving Skies too, when it's really just Shining Fates again. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. So basically, this set is ass, but it's going to keep selling out regardless. I just appreciate the fact that the set is ass, because despite it selling like crazy for collectors, there is one competitively viable card in it, and you're never going to guess which Pokemon. Go ahead, Cyan. Take a guess.
It's going to be Mamoswine. I put my money on Mamoswine.
Mamoswine is next set. No, it's Badoo.
Badoo or Bidoof?
Badoo. The baby
fuck?
Pokemon from Gen 4. Because it has 30 HP, it's a grass type, which I guess that part doesn't really matter. Its attack lets it attack for free with no energy cost, only 10 damage, and it stops your opponents from playing item cards. Which basically, if you go second with that in the active, you're giving your opponent a free prize card, but you can also stop them from setting up for a whole turn if you just lock them out of items.
Bruh.
So, it's kind of nutty, but it's really just a tech option. You don't even need it in every deck.
That bastard Badoo.
I know, right? Scary. But, basically, that's a lot of people just keep playing Pocket because, you don't have to deal with scalping issues when it's digital.
Man, I thought you were going to talk about the GameStop riots, but yeah, sure, go ahead and nerd out about the TCG.
It wasn't, the riots weren't at GameStop, actually. GameStop is going to be getting the Blooming Waters collection, which is the 151 reprint soon, but they're limiting it to 1 per customer. Yeah. The problem with Costco is that they didn't limit them to 1 per customer.
Okay.
Yeah, all the riots were in
Costco guys.
Costco. So they were fighting over the 151 reprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where all those videos were from. Because they just didn't limit it to one per person because I guess Costco is kind of fucking stupid. Because, like, they've had old products filter into Costco before in, like, bundles. But they were usually from lower value sets that didn't, like, sell out. Like a base set Scarlet Violet, for example. Yeah. So this is the first time they got something actually worth a damn. So hopefully they've learned their fucking lesson with this shit. And it never happens again. Though, speaking of trading cards and scalping...
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, I mean, not really so much like scalping. It can't really... Actually, yeah, I guess technically it has already been scalped already. So, in case you guys haven't heard enough about the TCG yet, gamer subs. Everyone loves gamer subs, right? Gamer subs has been doing a lot of crazy things lately, funnily enough. And their most craziest advancement as of late has been the introduction of their new trading card game called V Card. Get it? Because
virgins.
yeah. No, but it's really cool. So it has your like favorite VTuber. It has cool artwork of your favorite VTuber, and you can collect them, and you can get them signed by the VTuber if you'd like, or you can, just collect them to collect them. I don't know how the battles and all that work. You'd have to explain that for me because I have not read up on that part. But it's just a cool little thing if you want to play the gacha and try to get your favorite VTuber in card form. And yeah, I don't know how the battles work though. You'd have to explain that to me. I have not looked into what the cards actually do.
I have not either, but I have done research because I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. So I decided to look into some of the release schedule stuff. So this came out and it's already sold out, basically.
Oh,
the only things they put out were booster packs and booster boxes. Which, red flag number one. Let's talk about this. I'm the TCG guy. So, here's the thing with this. This game is not going to last long. Okay? I'm gonna be dead fucking honest with y'all. I don't think this game is gonna last more than 2 years. So, I know that sounds a little harsh with this.
No, I don't blame you. I think it's only for collectible. I know that the entire Gamer Subs fan base does not care to play the game. They just want the cards to get them signed by their VTubers.
Yeah, I was very loose about this when I talked to you about this earlier, and I was gonna say, let's wait till the podcast and all that,
Yeah.
So, there's 3 big red flags with this. The first one is that they have an anti-rule. Do you know what that means?
What's that?
So, the way an anti-rule works, it was an old Magic the Gathering mechanic. It was only in their unsets, which is, funny stuff for casual play, not legal for tournaments. The way anti worked is that at the end of a match, you basically wager a card. Well, after you play the anti effect, you'd wager a card, and then whoever won just keeps the card outright.
Mm-hmm.
You see the problem with that.
Oh shit! I had to think about that. Oh god.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to lose your cards, and if you're, for example, you're playing in we'll just say like a bracket. We'll say the rarest card in your deck is also necessary for your engine of your deck to function. Because if you lose your boss monster, your win condition, you can't swing for game. So, obviously that's one hell of a problem here. So, basically, what they did is that they did not just make here's a little optional thing, you can wager your cards. No, they made it a core part of the gameplay. Like, if you play by the rules, you have to wager cards. It's like a whole mechanic with its own zone or something. I bookmarked this on my alt account earlier today on...
Oh, good.
Okay, I guess I fucking didn't.
I need an explanation. I have no idea what that means.
Basically, it was in the rules of the game or something where I think it was... God damn it. I need to check... I liked it earlier. I guess I didn't bookmark the frickin' tweet at all. Yeah, okay, I guess it didn't. Whatever. But basically, it's like a whole dedicated zone where at the start of the match, you do have to wager a card if you play by the official rules. Which is kind of stupid. Because, just going back to that whole, what if you lose your best card in your deck? If this game does get played in tournament and they follow with that rule in place, which I'm assuming, I guess if they set it up with official tournaments, you probably will have to play with this rule. Which also technically makes the game unplayable online, unless you really want to mail things and wait a week.
Yeah.
But, so, the whole thing is, like, you gotta give up your best cards. It's like, nobody's gonna play this game in tournament if they're also losing pieces of their deck. Because I'm just gonna use this as an example here, and this is not the first time nor the last time I'll be using this today. Yu-Gi-Oh! So, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, there's a huge fucking issue with prices right now because nobody's buying, sealed product, causing the prices of playable cards to spike. There's a whole thing with it, and it's absurdly fucking complicated. But, basically, if this game does become playable, which considering, all the boxes sold out lightning fast, most of the high playable cards are going to be very expensive. So imagine you buy this $200 card that's necessary for your deck to function. You go to bracket, you lose first round, and you just gave up your best card in your deck.
Oh.
And now you still have to play through loser's bracket.
Oh.
Without your best card.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's, I guess, you could just say, ignore it, whatever. Fine enough. You can somehow figure out your way around that.
Yeah.
But, the other problem, and this is probably the biggest sin of this game, I'd argue it's worse than the anti-mechanic. They only released with regular booster packs and a booster box. So that's, I guess it's the norm for like a, that's what you do for like a second set or whatever. The problem is that this is the first set. And there is no online simulator so far. I assume people are probably already working on porting it to Tabletop Simulator. In which case, hey, I'm down to learn the game if somebody's already ported the whole set there or whatever. But,
I hope it gets ported, because I'm gonna be real. Like, I know I suck GamerSup's dick so much, but, like, it is so expensive to buy those cards. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, once somebody ports it to it, like, I literally went to eBay, and I found a single of literally what I think is an uncommon, and it's listed for $5. Which is, like, what the fuck, man? I haven't found any listings for booster boxes either, but I assume it's probably a shit ton. But what I'm saying, though, is that because there is only booster packs right now and booster boxes in circulation, and keep in mind, I checked, and this is like, a 200 card set, which is pretty fucking huge for a first set for a game. Usually you go for like 150 to 100, but I guess this also includes alternate arts, and I guess apparently one of ones as well, which is fucking insane. But, the problem is that they did not release it with any trial decks, no starter decks, no two-player starter sets, no nothing. So, I'm not sure about the draftability of this game, but it seems to be type-based, which means that's a pretty good indicator of, probably not.
Yeah.
So, there's literally no way to just get a ready-made deck to play this game without either buying singles or buying multiple booster boxes, which you can't because it's already sold out. So basically, there was no way to play this game until someone gets scans of all the cards and ports to Tabletop Simulator.
I actually just looked on the GamerSup's thing or whatever, because I know yesterday it said sold out, but now I'm seeing that pretty much all the V-Card related things, it says it's going to ship 12 to 16 weeks after pre-sale.
Okay, I know some of them have already gotten out to places, though.
Well, like, to the VTubers who, like, have their shit, and, like, are GamerSup's, like, not ambassadors, I don't know the word.
Ah. Yeah, it's making me wonder how this one guy on eBay has, like, every single comment in the set listed at $5 already.
I have no idea. But
I guess one guy got a box earlier, some VTubers trying to break out their shit real quick.
But I know, like, Shy Lily was, like, opening some, and I mean, like, she literally owns, like, a part of the company, so, I mean, yeah, don't blame her.
But, the whole thing is that reasonably nobody's going to be able to play this game at launch. Yeah. Which is... That's already, like, a death sentence. Like, I used this as an example in talking to you about this earlier. A lot of games will try and be very collector-focused. Like, Pokemon is actually a very collector-focused card game. Pokemon is the best middle ground, where they have low-rarity prints of stuff like EXs, for example, that you can get for usually, like, $5 tops. And then they'll have higher rarity versions that are, like, full arts and special arts and all that shit that cost a lot more. So it appeals directly to both the collectors and the gambling and the game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very game rather than a collector's game. Outside of, some classic monsters and shit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very much focused on you buy the packs, you get the game pieces, you play with the game pieces. So, but this game seems to be very collector focused. So I think as, a collector thing, it's going to succeed. But the hype for this is going to dwindle over time. And once a card game's hype dwindles, it's going to fall on the actual player base to keep the game alive after that first year. And if the player base is barely being able to play the game or they just don't have access to cards or anything, the game is going to die. So, unless they lock the fuck in and drop a bunch of starter decks for each color soon, I think this game is going to fall off within the year. I don't see it lasting an absurdly long amount of time. I assume they probably already had the next 2 or 3 sets planned. I'd be shocked if they didn't. But, I'm just saying they need to lock the fuck in and actually get, like, decks in people's hands. Because if they don't, this is going to fall off. If anybody from GamerStops is watching, which I know you aren't, I'm going to throw out the biggest recommendation right now. Get whatever 2... I don't actually know what VTubers are in the set other than, like, Shy Lily and, like, a couple other faces that I've, like, seen once or twice online. Oh, Monarch is in it? Really?
Oh, actually, quick transition. It's on the news. She's in V Shoujo now, which...
I did see that.
I know, she has a new outfit, too. It's a Mafia Monarch. And
Pretty badass.
Yeah, and she's in V Shoujo now. I just think that's kind of cool. That came out of nowhere, and I was like, what the fuck?
Cool shit, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say, if anybody with GamerSubs watches this, I don't know, we'll just say Shy Lily and Monarch or whatever. Literally, both of them, just take 2 of your most popular and put them in a 2-player starter set with 2 full decks and list that shit online. Just put out there just 2 complete functional decks of like different colors or whatever. Well, I guess they'd probably both be blue. 2 starter decks of both colors with big names attached to it, just to get it out there in people's hands so they can play with their friends. That is my big recommendation. Stop. I get like the gambling, I get the gamba, whatever. But please get decks out there, because if you want this game to survive, you need people to fall in love with your game. Which I know the anti-rule is kind of a problem and all that shit, but Alright. I think that's enough of my rant, because I saw that this morning and I was thinking about it until we started on the podcast.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Apologies for anyone who doesn't care about trading card games.
I'm about to, I was going to name the episode like Would You Rather, but at this point it's just going to be Mystic talks about the TCG for 30 minutes.
How long have we been going for already?
37 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so just spoiled the thing we were going to doing now. It's Would You Rather, except it's like, it's displayed horribly because the website's also displayed horribly. I know there's a game version of this on Steam, but I'm not spending money on that, so we're using this one.
We're just doing some Would You Rather stuff to fill out the rest of the episode, because it's a slow news week, everybody!
Woo!
Yay!
Yeah. So a lot of people are probably asking, wait, how is this different from the button? Because here we have to choose between 2 options. In the button, it's you got 1 buff and then you got 1 debuff, or you could just press the button and something else completely different would happen. But here it's a lot more simple. It's just Would You Rather. Not really much to explain here. I'm streaming the screen for you, right, Mystic?
Yep.
All right, cool. So our first one then, you have the power to do whatever you want without getting in trouble, or be able to change the probability of any outcome.
Okay. Here's the thing with this one. It's the same thing, except one's better. The probability thing is literally just you can just make it happen so you get off scot-free. That's how you can change the probability too.
It's like
Unless you say you can't do 100, but whatever, that's lame.
Right. It's like the right's more interesting because there's consequences, but like realistically, like in a perfect world, yeah, the left. Like this, we'll pick the left here.
Really?
What? Why?
I was very much leaning on the right.
No, because okay, but it didn't explicitly say like there was anything you couldn't do. Like you had the power to do whatever you want.
But yeah, the whole thing with probability changing is that you can make it so you can do whatever you want by saying 100% outcome.
Fuck.
Well, too late for that.
My brain. We were on different brain wavelengths. My bad. Okay. Never lose your phone again. No trackers. Never lose your keys again. No trackers.
I'm gonna say
my phone.
Keys. Really?
Dude, you lose your phone, you're fucked. Like you can't call for like help or anything.
No, but here's the thing with that specifically is that I always know where my phone is because I'm very good with it. I do not leave it in like multiple rooms over. I keep track of that shit.
Oh, same.
With my keys, I'm always spending time trying to find my keys. So if I just know where my keys are, that would save me a lot of time.
Well, I'm just wondering, does this imply that like if for whatever reason, like let's just say there's a hole in your pocket, like you're just fucked. You'll never find your keys or phone again, or
I don't think so. I think it's just referring to the fact that you just won't lose your phone. As in, like, when you're standing in your room and you're like, oh, where the fuck did I put that? I think it's more or less what it's referring to.
I still would never want to lose my phone because at least with my car I could break in if I need to. But your phone, if you don't have that, yeah, like,
That's fair. That's fair. All right, we'll stick with phone then.
yeah. No, I get though. I get it though why you would want to pick your car keys, but I feel like there's a lot you can do if you lose your keys. If you lose your phone, there's not much you can do. All right. Anyway, suffer from a disease without a cure, or suffer a wound that will never heal. The wound.
Yeah, the wound, easy. I'm fine. I'd rather not feel sick all the time.
Dude, feeling sick is like, oh my god. Like, I feel like I'm on my deathbed if I have the cold. But like, if it's like a cut, I walk that off. Like, we're fine.
I was talking to one of my women friends, I guess, for lack of a better term, the other day, and she was like, "Why do guys always act so over dramatic when they get sick?" And
yeah.
Explain, it's like, so here's the thing. Y'all have to deal with cramps. You guys get what I'm saying? Like every month or so or whatever. Y'all are used to getting dramatic feelings of getting sick. Guys only get sick like twice a year, and they feel like Napoleon. There's nothing we can do. We're gonna lose the fucking war.
It feels like the end of the world.
That's how guys feel when they get sick. We're going to die.
I fucking hate it.
We don't gotta deal with that as much.
I hate it so much. I don't want to ever experience that again because it's something I can't like cure immediately. I can't like do anything about it. At least with the wound, I could probably like put pain relievers or like something on it. Like I can see it, so like I don't know. When I see the problem in front of me, I'm like I feel like I know how to handle it. When it's internal, it's like what the fuck do? You don't know what it is.
I got sick before my birthday. Like it was like God, has it been 2 years? It was the year the Indigo Disc came out.
Oh boy.
And it literally came out on my birthday, so I was literally pumping with adrenaline that entire time, and then I literally streamed the entire DLC in one straight shot until like 3 in the morning or whatever. And because it was my birthday, it's fucking Unova. I was ready, but the problem is I was literally sick the whole week leading up to that. And I was still sick during the stream, and I was sick after. I don't know what it was, but I was basically running on pure adrenaline the whole way through.
Oh my god!
And then literally the day after I finished it, I like fucking collapsed. I was gone. So no, I'll take
Yeah, unanimous. Yeah, 70%. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll take the boo boo.
All right, be able to explore the universe or be able to explore the unknowns of the Earth. I think that I had the unknowns of the Earth personally.
What the hell? No, space. Because here's the thing. The unknowns of the Earth is quantified by a single landmass. The universe implies literally everything except the multiverse. So I would quite like to explore the universe, because that's like anything.
I know the universe is bigger and all that. I just feel like I couldn't handle that. Like, I feel like whatever I find out there, I feel like it would, like, blow my mortal brain away, you know?
Have you seen the shit that's in the water?
Yeah,
it's a fucking horror game down there, dog. Hell
I've been playing Subnautica a lot lately. I know what you're talking about.
No, dog. I'd rather be talking to Martians and shit than seeing whatever the hell an anglerfish is. Fuck no.
But what if there's like space anglerfishes out there?
Okay, then that's badass because they're space anglerfish.
What? What does that mean?
Listen, I'd rather face cosmic horrors beyond my comprehension than things that are very real and very physical. That make me feel very mortal.
Just because they're not in a body of water does not make them any less real.
Okay, but I'd still prefer the universe hypothetical, just because there's more you can do with that.
Here, I'm gonna pick universe. I just want to see the percentages here. Okay, all right, 61%. Okay, all right. Only wear one color each day, or have to wear 7 colors each day.
You know what? This one is fucked. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna say one color, but that's because I usually like wearing every one of my Hawaiian shirts that I have usually has a dedicated pair of shorts to go with it. That's usually almost the same color. Like I'm literally wearing red and then a red and black shirt right now. So it's
black and gray. Does this imply like you can't like have accents, or does this have to be a solid color?
Yeah, that's kind of what annoys me. The problem is though is that like if you say 7 colors a day, that's gonna be a fucking mess no matter how you slice it. One color per day, yeah, that's not awesome,
Like
but it's
that's
doable.
sad, but like, I
It's a
wouldn't.
little drab,
It's
but
not
it's
gonna. I'll still be
possible.
able to sleep at night, if I have to do that. Like, yeah.
Like, you
Oh my
can
god,
wear all
72%. Yeah.
Yeah, you can wear like all black and you just change out which type of shirt.
Yeah. All right. Be single for life, or have a partner that acts like a child. Have a partner that acts like a child.
I'm also gonna say have a partner that acts like a child, but that's only because I know I myself am very childish and we would probably get along well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, because then what? What?
Even split, interesting.
How is it split?
The thing is, though, is that you're in life, you gotta have a partner that's very like mature and shit, so you can actually get stuff done.
Yeah.
But I am like, fuck it. If it depends on your definition of acts like a child. If your acts like a child definition is sits around and plays video games,
Yeah.
so it's not bad.
I don't know. Like, and that's just assuming like they can be mature when the moment calls for it. But like, if they're childish, to like have fun, then yeah. I don't know. It's kind of the fun part of these games where it's like they don't clarify what that means.
Yeah, you can kind of make your own interpretation.
Yeah. All right. Live in a house with no windows, or live in an all glass house. Live in a house
No
with
windows.
no windows. Yeah.
Absolutely not. No,
Yeah,
I need
hell
my
no.
privacy. Christ.
No way.
Crazy? I keep my blinds shut like 30% of the time anyways.
Oh, same. All right. Have one ear but three eyes. Have three ears but one eye. 3 ears?
Ugh.
I think I'm a 3 ear.
I'm gonna say 3 eyes.
I want three
Just because
eyes.
I think that's kind of fucking cool.
Where's the other eye gonna go?
Forehead, hopefully.
Forehead. Oh,
Give me
what
that
about
Mega Gengar shit, bro.
I wonder where the other ear would go. Probably the back of my head, probably, so I can hear you coming.
Ooh.
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 No, we'll do the left.
I just assume it would
Okay.
probably just make one of your ears go deaf.
Yeah. All right. Have your voice delayed by 5 seconds, or have your vision delayed by 5? My voice.
Voice.
Voice. Yeah.
Which is ironically more important for the job, but vision would be so fucking disoriented. Because here's the thing with your voice delayed, that's just your voice and
we can adjust
your
around
sense of
that
hearing or
as
whatever.
well. Yeah.
Your vision being delayed?
You couldn't drive. You couldn't react to things.
Yeah, no, that fucks with your sight. That fucks with your sense of touch.
Yeah, dude. 13% on the site.
Like taste too, probably.
Yeah. All right. Be forced to high five everyone you make eye contact with, or salute every vehicle you see.
I'm a Pokemon trainer. When two eyes meet, square the fuck up. Hell yeah, bro.
I kind of want to salute every car that I see.
God, no, you'd literally never be able to move if you got near a highway.
No, you can still move. You're just with your hand. You have to salute.
All right, soldier boy, keep walking.
I think that's fun. No, but see, if you high five every single person, you might high five the wrong guy. At least when you're saluting, you can be from a safe distance. Social distancing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what the poll has to say. What? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, you can also just avoid eye contact with people.
That is true. 61% rather high five people, by the way, which is interesting. All right. Travel with a circus or travel with the band? The band.
So, okay, I've got some thoughts on this.
Oh boy.
It doesn't define what band it is, nor does it define what kind of circus. I think if we're just talking like a standard mid-tier one, the circus makes sense because then you're surrounded by a bunch of dudes who are like buff and stuff, so things go down, I guess. You're ready. But the band, that can be multimillionaires. Hell yeah, take the band.
Yeah. I'd rather the band. Yeah, 21% wants the circus anyway.
79% on the band.
Yeah. Have only one hand
the
or
biggest
have only
landslide
one
yet.
leg? One hand.
What? No,
Yeah.
leg.
No, but like, okay, but like it'd be a struggle to walk anywhere. Like,
Have you tried playing video games with one hand? Oh, wait.
Oh.
You know what? You're probably very familiar.
shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Why do
That
you
was
always
so
go for the
fucking
low
easy.
blows?
That was
Jesus.
so fucking easy. Yeah, I'm gonna say one leg just because I like having two hands for shit.
I'm trying to think, like, would life be possible with one leg, though?
Well, in terms of like robotic limbs and shit, right now arms are
Oh, I
much
guess
less
there is
developed
nothing
compared to
stopping
like
you.
legs and stuff.
There's nothing stopping you from prosthetics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we'll take the leg.
Yeah, I'd rather just take the dexterity and just figure out the leg.
Yeah. All right. Wrestle an alligator or wrestle a bear? Probably the alligator.
I'm a Florida man. Give me the gator, damn
Give me
it.
the gator. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
nobody
brother.
wants to fight the bear. All right. Have more time or have more money? Time.
I'm also gonna say time.
Yeah. What? Are you kidding me? 59% are
Really?
on money. Yeah.
Well, I guess though, if you have more money, you kind of have infinite time if you really think about it.
Not really.
But I guess having more time would be nice because I can just do whatever, you know?
Well, like with the money, it's like, yeah, you can buy buy people's silence, I guess, but it's like,
This is also going to be very metaphorical, but if you have time, I guess you can realistically use more time to make any skill and learn anything and do it yourself.
yeah, pretty much. All right, never forget anything you hear, never forget anything you read.
Read.
Read. Yeah. I base I know you
For my textbooks.
I know you haven't seen Suits, but there's this character named Mike Ross, and his entire gimmick is that like he studied for the bar and he memorized literally every single word in the Harvard textbook. And he does this with like every single case as well. Like he memorizes literally everything he reads. And it's so impressive. I don't know if it's like an actual thing people have, like a photographic memory, but that'd be so fucking cool to have.
Also, I'd like to say you're realistically reading more than you are hearing in a day.
Fair enough. All right. Only eat salty food or only eat sugary food? Salty.
Here's the thing. I feel like my taste buds are telling me sugar because I like sweet stuff, but that would make you way sicker than salty. So I'm going to say salty just because I'd feel ill.
And I want to say sugary, but like this is like survival. Like if you want to live.
So, I'd also like to say it specifies food. You can still drink sugary drinks. It depends on if you count beverages as food.
Salty drinks.
Yeah, there's some that exist. I don't know. I haven't had them.
Yeah. All right. Relive 5 years of your life or erase? I kind of want to erase.
I'm gonna say relive.
Well, actually,
because it doesn't specify if it just does it turn back the clock with your memories. Because if I could relive the last 5 years, there are some things that I would do different.
Yeah, I would only erase if it means I get to keep what I learned from those 5 years. But like,
it also doesn't specify which 5 years.
Yeah.
Because like I would is this
the last 5 years or?
Because like 2024 is so fucking amazing. I don't want to get rid of that.
Yeah.
So I guess relive.
I think it wouldn't hurt to relive at least. There's no downside to reliving, I guess.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Other than the fact it's still 5 years, but it's like 5 years back.
Scream loudly while you're asleep or be blind and deaf for the first 30 minutes after waking up. I'd rather be blind and deaf for 30 minutes.
Blind and deaf because when I first wake up, I go back to bed for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, same. I'm not screaming in bed. Fuck you.
Hell nah, dog. I've got roommates and shit.
Jesus. Get a large tattoo of a person you dislike on your back or get a master's degree in a field you did. Get a master's degree.
I'll take the master's degree. I assume this means you're paying for it, correct, person watching? I greatly appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I had to like think about it. I do not want a permanent tattoo of somebody I don't like on my back, because then I have to explain that to my girlfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah. Always be lonely. Always be surrounded by others. Duh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take everybody surrounding, you know?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, because that's why I have viewers and shit. Like you.
Yeah.
Bring it in. Give me a hug, buddy.
Yeah. Live happily in a kingdom in the sky or live happily in a kingdom in the ocean. I want to live in the ocean. That would be so cool.
Okay, as cool as Atlantis is, I've always kind of been fascinated with like the clouds in the sky and stuff because I think that's fucking awesome. It is definitely partially because I played so much Skylanders as a kid.
But there's nothing up there, little bro.
Nah, I'm still gonna say the sky.
All right, well.
Because the view's gotta be fucking amazing, dude.
I'm just gonna pick the ocean for this, but let's see what the percentages say. That's crazy. What? Man.
Sky Castle's kind of badass.
All right. Only be able to sing or only be able to dance? What does that mean? Like,
I guess it just assumes you get one of these talents, but you lose the
oh,
other.
and that
I'm gonna say sing,
probably sing, yeah.
because sing you can monetize.
That's crazy. All right, have to go to school in a shopping cart pushed by your mom, or have to go to school in a wagon pulled by your dad. The wagon.
But the shopping cart is really fucking funny.
Yeah, but your butt's gonna hurt. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, both of them I feel are gonna hurt. But I feel like the wagon might hurt less.
I think the wagon would hurt a lot less. The shopping cart, there's holes like in between the little like, yeah. I'm gonna go with the wagon. Yeah, 62% with the wagon.
All right, fart in public or burp in public? Oh,
Kind of want to farting in public would be funny, but no, I'd rather burp.
yeah, because burp doesn't leave a stench.
Yeah, and
So,
burping's
I
funny.
guess-
I would argue burping's hilarious.
Gotcha.
I would burp. Yeah, 75% would rather burp. All right. Have all your fingers permanently replaced by scissors. Have both your feet permanently replaced by butter knives.
I'm gonna take feet getting replaced by butter knives, because I like having my fingers.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I don't want to be Edward Scissorhands or whatever that guy is called from Fortnite.
Ooh.
Ooh. We gotta be able to game. Why does 42% prefer to be replaced with scissors?
Are you guys fucking crazy?
All right. Be half your weight or double your weight. Half my weight.
Half my weight.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying half because I'm already a fat enough guy. I guess being half would probably make me a little too skinny for my liking.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, I guess depending
you
on the
know.
person, they do want more weight.
I guess you could also say double in terms of using that to get jacked.
Yeah.
But like, that's a different kind of weight that I feel it's not implying.
Yeah. Face your biggest fear once. Have constant small fears daily. Biggest fear once.
Biggest fear once, just get that shit out of the way.
Get it out of the way.
I already, honestly, I feel like my biggest fear is almost genuinely horror games, if that makes any sense. So,
Yeah.
eventually that FNAF stream will come for me.
Always have the best hair or always have the best outfit.
Outfit. I'm already confident in my hair. Give me the fit.
Yeah, I had to I had to ponder that. But yeah, I'd rather the outfit.
Because any haircut sticks out with a good outfit.
Yeah. All right. Speak all languages fluently or master every musical instrument. Probably the languages.
This is... So here's the thing.
But you could
with
monetize.
this.
You could monetize the.
You could monetize the instruments, but I feel like speaking all languages probably goes a long way, because then you can reach out to so many people. Because remember, YouTube has that multi-audio track thing now. So... you can just redo your videos audio in other languages as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say all languages.
I'll do all languages too. But instruments would be fun. They would be fun. I'm not going to deny that. Oh God. Have to kill your best friend or have to kill your sibling.
I'm sorry, Cyan, you gotta go.
What? That's
I
crazy.
love my brother.
Wow. That's I'm speechless.
Okay, this is
Not even like a
put me on the
second
spot.
thought.
Is it something hot in here, or
Not even a second thought to think about it. Just immediately go for the kill on me.
Okay, here's the thing. I adore my brother, and it would probably hurt me more to kill him than anybody else. Like, it would sting, but that's my flesh and blood, dude.
Does it say you have to do it?
Yes, it says have to kill your. As in implying that you have to kill your.
So this is gonna sound fucked up. I have 3 brothers. I feel like one could go.
That's actually valid, but I only have one brother. And
Yeah,
he's
see, I get
probably
it from
destined
your
for greater
end. From
things
my
than me,
end,
honestly.
though, like, that's hard. This is probably the most difficult question we got today.
This is some Terminator bullshit. Next question. God.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just said kill best friend, but 62% rather kill their best friend. That's kind of wholesome actually. But Also not really. Anyway,
Oh, this one's good.
play a small part in a good movie or play the main part in a terrible movie. I want to play the main part in a terrible movie.
Main part in a terrible movie. Absolutely.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Fuck y'all. Y'all are lying.
Y'all are corny. You know, here's the thing. I'm just gonna say right now. I feel like creator type people probably picked main part in a bad movie.
Yeah. Being on a bad movie, like if people were, I don't know. It's the any publicity is good publicity kind of thing. I think, and I would much rather be in a bad movie because then at least everybody would like remember it. I guess.
True.
All right.
Ooh,
cheat on someone or
this
be
one
cheated on.
Sucks. Ugh.
Be cheated on? I don't ever see myself cheating on somebody.
I really don't either. I know I don't got the game for that, nor do I want to have the game for that.
Like I will take the bullet to be cheated on. I just couldn't do that to somebody else. Like, and if I did like have feelings for somebody else, like I would tell my partner, I'd be like, hey, I don't feel the same way I do about you anymore.
Absolutely agreed.
Yeah, like I wouldn't do that behind someone's back. Like that's not.
God,
cool.
no. It's like one thing to get cheated on because, you know, move on with life, but doing that to another person, if you're the cheater, no, you're terrible. That's fucked.
Yeah. All right. Let's do two more because I know Mystic's got to get going.
Yep.
So, receive 1 million today or receive 5 million in 10 years unadjusted for inflation. I'm going to take the million now cuz a million's life-changing. Like you'll actually be able to use that right now. And plus I'm all for living in the moment. I don't like you have to suffer 10 years before you can finally use the million plus dollars.
Okay, in the assumption that the U.S. economy doesn't crash and inflation doesn't fucking skyrocket, I'm gonna say 5 million in 10 years. Just because I am in a good position right now where I don't need the $1 million immediately, and we're gonna say in 10 years gonna be about the time where I'm, I guess timeline-wise, think about my current age where I'd probably be having kids. So I would much rather have it then about the time where I have my like first child, because then I can help, you know, pay for everything for them.
It's the 10 years that's really bothering me. If it was like 5 years, that's one thing, but 10 years, you don't know what's happening in those 10 years.
Well, that's also kind of the best part. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going to happen in the 10 years.
But what if everything goes to shit by then?
Well, at least I'll have enough money to pull me out of it.
All right. Be an elder sibling or be a younger sibling. Well, I'm already the oldest sibling, so
I'm also already the oldest sibling.
Yeah, what the fuck? This isn't fair. I'm doing another one.
Okay,
after
one
this.
more.
Yeah,
one more after this.
This is bullshit. It's 50-50.
50-50?
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
All right. Oh, this is a good one. Have to kiss a random family member or have to kiss a random stranger.
Stranger.
Really?
Listen. Absolutely not on the family member. Absolutely not.
Actually, you're right, because then you'd have to see them after the fact, and then like it's gonna.
Yeah, be God, yeah. No, that would be terrible.
Yeah, one night stand. Yep, 61% on that.
All right.
Oh
wait, hold up, wait. This is actually...
I was like,
wait,
oh,
no, this one's funny. This one's funny. Let's do this one too.
All right.
Shatter the minds of people that you speak to, or severely beat up people that you touch.
What does shatter the minds mean? Out of curiosity.
I assume it's like mind crush, like completely just fuck them up mentally, and they start having just a breakdown on the spot. I think severely beat up people you touch is really fucking funny, though.
It would be fucking funny.
Because imagine actually punching somebody with that.
It's like One Punch Man. It's like lightly punching versus punching with your fullest extent.
Punch them once, but like beat up implies a bunch of hits. So you just punch them once and they just get hit like donk 10
they just
separate
ragdoll.
times. That's actually kind of a badass superpower. Imagine like you punch somebody, then 10 more of those punches happen like sequentially to the same part of their body.
It's like a Shigaraki thing, but like
it's fucking badass.
Yeah. All right. Well,
all right.
I'm not gonna pick
That's a good last one.
I'm not gonna pick it because then we'll somehow answer the next question. But for the sake of the thing, we just said we're picking severely beat up people that you touch. But yeah, do you want to do the outro or you want me to do it?
You can handle it.
I got you. All right. So thank you everybody for watching Wooper Watch. If you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. And the question of the day, because we talked a lot about card games today, let's talk about, like, the question of the day What's your favorite? What's your guys' favorite card game? If you guys have played
Okay,
a
glad
card
we're
game
on the
before.
same page. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What is your favorite card game? That's the question of the day. I assume most of the response will probably just be Pokemon because you people haven't expanded your horizons.
I get it.
Just
Pokemon
saying.
Horizons.
Yeah, y'all should play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! That game is badass.
All right, but with that, we're calling it because Mystic has to go.
Oh,
He's
don't
taking
forget
a
to leave a
shit.
5-star rating on Spotify. Don't forget to, Spotify rate and all that. That would also be appreciated.
I swear to God, I said that. I promise, I did.
Uh-huh.
I
For
did.
sure. Uh-huh.
I did.
Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.